Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
David Hamilton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here is Akil Baddoo.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0. And a big swing and a miss. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We head to the bottom of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Welcome back. And our pitcher tonight, Matt Manning. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Cal Ripken Jr. And he deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That fires up the home crowd, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
And now here is Roberto Clemente. Slings to first. That takes care of Clemente.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And up next for New York, Jackie Robinson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Kreidler with a relay throw. The throw comes in too late, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Mark McGwire. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's what the fans came to see, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. Ricky around third and on his way home. He scores, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Sammy Sosa getting ready to hit. Big-time power. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joey. Wentz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Torre. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Roberto Clemente. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ripken over at second, one down. That's hard hit on the line. Bellinger makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And now a wide throw to third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Jackie Robinson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger makes the grab. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. The Yankees 9 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, number 50. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the right-hander back to work.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Brings it in, and there's one down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Now the catcher up to hit, number 99. In there for strike one. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But, yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs. Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Left-hand batter waits. And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Wilmer Flores taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 36, Wilmer Flores.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So a man aboard, stepping in, the long ball threat, Sammy Sosa. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Bellinger makes the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Torre.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Torre. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-0.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for New York, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Now a long throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Roberto Clemente. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. A shot to left. And they tack on 3. It's 15-0.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Jackie Robinson stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark McGwire, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We played 2 full. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Sean Bouchard. Bouchard hitting 7th in today's lineup, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, number 20.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
A wind in the pitch. And that one is in for a strike. The punch out there, 2 down.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Kreidler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Yo one.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The 0-2. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game. It's 16-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up, grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Sammy.
In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 3 innings complete. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
Cole back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Now 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
There's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
In the air, right field. Judge is under it and makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Still 16-0. Bo Brisky comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So up next, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 3. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. Gone. A soaring shot to center. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 18-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for New York, Jackie Robinson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Mark McGwire will hit next. Lined, and that's a base hit. Robinson round second, heads for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Ricky Henderson now at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. And that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So one out with two aboard. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's a base hit, run scores. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
New pitcher on here, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at first. Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The other way. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now that the catcher, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger coming on. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 4. The Yankees lead it 21-0. So digging in, number 19.
The right fielder, number 50.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is downstairs.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Back to the mound. On to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The third baseman, number 7, Jack Messer.
2 outs, base is empty. Jack Messer up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering upstairs.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swings through that one. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Mickey Mantle.
The left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
And the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Baddoo under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ripped on a line. He's got it. 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And up next for New York, Roberto Clemente. That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jackie Robinson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 25.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Sean Bouchard. Cole back to work. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there in Columbus, as his dad Clay was a catcher and a utility player on the team. And you could tell then that he had a pretty special swing.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Cody Bellinger told me a funny story that as he was coming out of the cage one time as a little kid, Derek Jeter said to him, "Hey, you don't swing like your dad at all. You got a pretty good swing." Bouchard gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at first, Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
So 2 down now, and here is David Hamilton. Hamilton measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Kicks and fires. Softly hit to third. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Yankees out in front, 21-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Faedo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Here comes a pitch. Well struck left field. Gone! Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 22-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. Ripped to third and caught.
The batter, the catcher, Joe.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joe Torre. Torre, a career batting average over .325. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bounced up the middle and base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He will score and the lead continues to grow. Play at third in there, and it's second and third, one away.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit and a run in to score. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Reese Olson. Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Ripken headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now back, the second baseman, Yankee.
One away, runners at first and third. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Ripped on a line to center. Bellinger makes the play. Runner tags for home. In there safely. And the lead continues to grow. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGwire. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 26-0. Pinch hitter coming on, Adam Engel.
Number 17, Adam Engel.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Daniel Cabrera, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Staying in the game on defense, Adam Engel. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Matt Vierling. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Daniel Cabrera. He takes over in right. And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
It's Aaron Judge now. This one smacked out to left center. Judge out on the play. And there's 2 away.
Now that the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Two outs, runner at first. Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit down the line and left. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 29-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The left-hander on now, Jace Fry.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 27, Yankee.
So up next, Cal Ripken Jr. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch to third, and it stays fair. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, Jackie Robinson. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jace Young.
Number 26,
And a pitch. And downstairs. And there's the strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Henderson on the move. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jake Rogers. 1 out. The base is empty for him. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Next is the Tigers DH, Sean Bouchard. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. So coming into the game now on defense, Jose Herrera. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Justin Henry Malloy. He's the new third baseman. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire.
Herrera. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing third base.
The pitch.
32, Justin Henry Malloy.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Ricky.
And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Lang.
Number 55, Alex Lang.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. Hammered, base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Joe.
Man at first with one gone, and here's the catcher, Joe Torre. Line drive. Engel snags it on the run.
The left fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. This guy has turned into a beast. Fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the air out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the ninth, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Cole back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, stops it on a slide, and they get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Kreidler.
And next up for the Tigers, Ryan Kreidler. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Ripken fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
So now a pinch hitter, Trevor Larnach, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Trevor Larnach.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one off the outside edge.
1-1.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand for Chris Singleton.
Mm-hmm.